On to the next speaker, which is Cage Advocacy. Please, the floor is yours.
My name is Shazana Hafiz, and I'm the Outreach Coordinator at Cage, an international NGO based in London. I've been asked by my colleague Muhammad Rabbani to read to you this statement. In his words, "My name is Muhammad Rabbani, and I am the Managing Director of Cage. Although I had prepared this statement for delivery in person 2 days ago, I was denied entry into Poland by border officials at Warsaw Airport at the request of the French government. I have attended OSCE meetings almost each year since 2017. This act by the French authorities reflects its efforts to censor and restrict civil society voices within the OSCE. Last year, I highlighted to the OSCE the broad-ranging attack on Muslim civil society by French authorities that has so far resulted in 25,000 Muslim-owned association charities and businesses targeted, more than 700 forced to close, and over 50 million euros seized from the community. In 2021, Cage, alongside 25 other civil society organizations, formally referred the case of France's systemic discrimination to both the United Nations and Human Rights Council and the European Commission. Shockingly, neither body has taken any responsive actions. The situation is deteriorating rapidly. French politicians and media outlets persist in their brazen campaign to stigmatize and marginalize young Muslim women. New regulations such as the infamous abaya ban enacted in August and the prohibition of hijab-wearing women from participating in the Olympics are but 2 examples of this pattern of systemic discrimination. Just 2 weeks ago, former French Prime Minister Edouard Philippe publicly advocated for separate laws exclusively targeting Muslim citizens, a form of legal apartheid. In light of these developments, we urge participating states and civil society organizations to join us in calling for a boycott of the upcoming Olympics scheduled to be held in France. We urge the European Commission to respond to our complaint of 2021 and formally investigate the rule of law violations by France. The global community must not allow France...
Excuse me, sorry to have to interrupt you for a quick second.
Sure.
Let me please remind you that we should be talking about the topic of independence of media. So I would really want to urge you to come to a conclusion when it comes to particular topic of independence of media. And if you have any specific recommendations, then please also point these out to us. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, and I have to just add to that, that this issue is actually very relevant and very pertinent, given the fact that advocates and journalists are targeted in this way. And so I will come to an end and reiterate our demands from the previous year. We insist that France must, 1, immediately suspend its Islamophobic abaya ban and its so-called systematic obstruction policy. It must repeal all discriminatory laws that target Muslim communities, including journalists and human rights advocates, including the 2004 ban on hijab, the 2010 ban on niqabs, and the recently enacted anti-separatism law. It must comply with the international conventions by recognizing the legal status of minorities in line with Article 27 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and Article 30 of the Convention on the Rights of the Child. Failure to heed to these warnings and implement these measures will jeopardize the lives and liberties of its own citizens. The spectre of the Vichy-era fascism is manifestly re-emerging, and alarmingly, many seem oblivious to this grim reality.